This is the monthly meeting of the Clarke County Board of Assessors. I'm going to call the roll. Quazon Payne.
Here.
David.
Here.
Lincoln. Jeff Bradbury, your chairman. I need to get everybody, I assume, got everything in their packet. I need a motion to approve the minutes of the February 13th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
I need a motion to adopt tonight's agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Amanda, did we get any public comment? She might be muted. I never got any, so we're going to.
That's a good question. I actually have no idea. I do not know. I mean, PowerPoints are just, basically, just JPEG images, more or less. I figured the video would be a whole lot more bandwidth.
I don't know. I don't know. His mic got unmuted, but I did not get any public comment.
Okay. All right. So we'll close public comment and we will go to item D on the agenda. Kirk, will you present the conservation use renewals?
All right. We've got, I think it's 14 parcels up for renewal. With conservation use, this means they've already been in the program at least 10 years. So one covenant is expiring, so they're getting ready to, they want to renew for another 10 years. There was no issues before with these going into conservation use, and we don't see any issues at this time. So the 14 that are going back into or asking for conservation use renewal are parcel 0242, which is William Spencer. It's a 15.52 acre tract. 054C 86A, owned by Brenda Fulcher at Hobbs Road. It's 13.88 acres. Benjamin Brackett has two tracts, 14.425 and 25G off of Helican Springs Road. One of those is 74 acres. The other is almost 29 acres. David Woods is 15.45 off of Nowhere Road, 13.69 acres. Clifford Murray, 15.4D, parcel 2, off of Danielsville Road is 11.98 acres. Charles Hopkinson, 25.4, 10F, Barnett Shoals Road, 12.01 acres. Thomas Evans, 27.31B, 51.74 acres. Randy Halstead, 28.39G off of Cherokee Road, 10.15 acres. Julia McElhannon, 31, parcel 17, that's 24.1 acres. Ivory Clifton and Patricia Clifton, parcel 31.210, Double Bridges Crossing, 39.88 acres. George Gazda actually owns two tracts, 31.324 and 29, both off Morton Road. One is 15.59, the other is 35.39. And then Rachel Ashton, 31.4, parcel 3D off of Double Bridges Road. She has 20.88 acres. Again, the staff has reviewed all of these parcels. They're either producing trees and plants, or they're wildlife habitat, or livestock, or various other reasons. And all of them have been in the covenant since 2010. And there's actually a few of them that were actually started back in 2000. So this is the second time they're renewing. So it would be the staff's recommendation that all of these be approved for conservation use.
Can I get a motion to that effect?
I'll move to approve.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. And now, Kurt, we're gonna go to new applications.
All right, we've got 4 new that we want to present today. The first one is owned by Gregory Wilborn. It's 0344A off of Cleveland Road. It's a 20-acre tract. The second one is Isaac and Edgar Wood, 22-2 parcel 2 off of Bulls Road. It's 24.7 acres. Fane Slaughter off of Belmont Road, 32-1 parcel 5 has 148 acres. And then those 3 they're either coming on or they've been in conservation use before, and for some reason they got out but are now going back in for various reasons. So there's no doubt that any of these do qualify. And then the last one is Calvin Fleming, 3318B. It's only a 4-acre tract, but he is actually using a part of the conservation use law where if you recently acquire a tract that is adjoining a tract that you already have in conservation use, you can add that acreage to the covenant. And that was a law that was passed about 4 years ago. And so that's what he's doing. The parcel that's adjacent, which is 34 parcel 8, it's already in conservation use. So he's tying this 4-acre tract to that one. So it's staff's recommendation that these 4 be approved for conservation use.
I get a motion to that effect.
So
So
moved.
moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, Kurt, we're gonna do continuations.
All right, continuations, unlike the first 2, continuations are actually parcels that are already in conservation use and they've changed ownership for whatever reason. Sometimes it's just family member to family member. Other times it's actually from a different party to another different party. But all of these are, they're in good standing in conservation use. And by continuing the conservation use, these new owners are agreeing to continue that covenant for the remainder of the 10-year period. So I'll go through these. The first one, the new owner is Todd and Joanne Moody at 4127 off of Fowler Mill Road. It's a 77-acre tract that's been in conservation use since 2012. So they'll continue the remaining 2 years of conservation use. The second one is Francis Kiesler, 22-1 parcel 16, a 13.92-acre tract, a covenant that started in 2019. Damon Krebs is 22-417, a 21.52-acre tract. He's continuing a conservation use covenant from 2015. Thomas Evans, 2731A off of Charlie Bolton Road, a 50-acre tract. It was started in conservation use in 19. Gilbert Wilkins, 27-3 parcel 3 off of Lim Edwards Road, is a 90-acre tract. Been in there since 2013. Thomas Evans has another one, 28110D, that's also off of Charlie Bolton Road, 16.5 acres, that started in 19. And then Mark Shealy is continuing a covenant on parcel 30-2, parcel 1 off of Dunlap Road, 32 acres that started in 2014. So it's staff recommendation that these parcels be allowed to continue in conservation use.
Can I get a motion to that effect?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, now we'll move on to the digest appeal updates. Kurt, you doing that?
I am. Each year, we usually, once we kind of wrap up one year and kind of move along through the year, we have some digest adjustments that have to be made. The digest is approved in July by the state. And so basically the digest kind of closes other than appeals. So any changes that are made after that point the board needs to approve them as error and releases. And so y'all saw this list. It's a list of property or error and releases to real property, to personal property. We actually include the motor vehicle changes or appeals under this, and also any changes to mobile homes from when the last digest was finalized. And so the list of those changes have been presented to you. We usually have very few real property things that change. If it is, it's because, there's an acreage correction or some other minor correction. Personal property generally will have a few for people that didn't report things or needed to get some stuff straightened out. As I mentioned before, the motor vehicle appeals, that's what those changes are. And then mobile homes are ones where maybe a mobile home had been moved out of the county that we didn't know about, or one was moved in after the fact, after the digest had been approved, because mobile home digest is actually approved in December. So sometimes there are some NODs or minor corrections there. So y'all got that list, so we would ask that y'all approve this digest adjustment list for 2019.
Can I get a motion to approve the digest error slips and what'd you say, Kirk?
It's the 2019 digest adjustment.
The 2019 digested adjustment.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right.
The next thing that we have to do is adopt two schedules, or it's actually a few schedules that come from the state. The state each year presents us with owner harvested timber values, and counties are asked to use that list in valuing their harvested.
You got muted. Can anybody hear anybody?
Yeah, Jeb, you're loud and clear.
I'm clear.
And I've read over 2 and 3 in the Department of Revenue rules on forest land protection.
I saw it all and I read over it. Maybe Kirk will join us back here in just a minute, but all we need to do is approve this owner harvested timber values. Is that right?
Like every year.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Okay, well then what I'm gonna do is ask for a motion to approve. Amanda, you still on? I don't know if she's still on or not, but Kurt, you back online? I see him, but I don't hear him.
see, Kurt's chat.
Go ahead, one.
Uh,
Okay. They're both saying they lost sound off the computers at the tax office. Okay. All right. And we've already done the number one, right? Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, all right. Well, what I'm gonna do is ask for a motion to approve the owner harvested timber values.
So moved.
second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And then the 2020 conservation use and flip of land values, need to get a motion to approve those two tables.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Let's see, we also, I think we're just about done except for, because we're gonna try to get our, notices out in the May 15th mail. We're gonna need to move our meeting from, May the 14th to May the 7th. Is that gonna work for you two?
That's fine with me.
7th.
What time?
Wait a minute, they said Kirk's saying May the 6th or May the 8th.
May 6th.
Is that good with you, Quazon?
May the 6th is fine. What time?
Be 5 o'clock, I assume.
May the 6th is 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Is that good with you?
Yes,
All right.
that's,
We'll have to check with everybody, the attorney included, but, let's plan on May the 6th. And we'll go from there. Is there anything else that anybody needs to discuss today?
Have you
Any
heard,
other-
have you heard anything about, have you heard anything about caveat, whether or not that's gonna take place?
I haven't heard anything. Amanda says it's canceled.
Oh, okay.
So, let's see, Kurt, no caveat until November. I'm just reading on my screen.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
okay. Good.
All right. So I guess we're done. If we don't have anything else to discuss, what we'll do is ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. All right, Amanda, we're done.